A green oasis in a London suburb. Kew Gardens covers some 1,300 acres and is home to a myriad of trees, plants and flowers, growing both outdoors and in the hothouses. Nigel Taylor is head gardener of the Royal Botanic Gardens.
Certainly we have the most knowledge of plants accumulated in any one place on the planet. In fact, the postcode of Kew Gardens, TW9, is reckoned to be the most biodiverse area of its kind on the planet.
Kew Gardens also boasts the world's second largest herbarium, or collection of preserved specimens. The dried and pressed plants are used for research purposes and are out of bounds to the public. Almost 60% of the world's plant species are stored here. Every year, up to 50,000 new samples arrive.
Kew, we have 7 million of these specimens. It's one of the largest collections in the world. We don't know exactly how many specimens we have, but we think it's about 7 million.
Taylor is particularly proud of the more exotic plants on display in Kew Gardens. The Café Marron, of which only one known example survives in nature, on the Indian Ocean island of Mauritius. A Titan arum takes several years to produce one of its 2-metre-wide blossoms, which is then only open for 2 or 3 days. Among the 6 greenhouses in Kew Gardens, the most popular is probably the Palm House, opened in 1848. It's one of the oldest glass houses in the world.
The Palm House is a remarkable glass house. It has a very curved shape, and if you look at it closely and imagine it the other way up, you can see it is like the hull of a ship. And it was designed by an engineer who built ships out of iron, and he extended that technological knowledge to a structure which could be glazed and turned into a great glass house.
The gardens were created by Princess Augusta, mother of King George III, in 1759. They initially served as a private retreat next to Kew Palace until the entire estate was turned into a public garden in the middle of the 19th century. The glass houses were a source of particular fascination, giving Londoners their first taste of the tropics.
Royal collectors were sent out to countries all around the world to obtain new and rare and interesting plants. In fact, as a World Heritage Site, Kew is recognised as having changed world agricultural economies through the movement of plants from one country to another during the zenith of the British Empire.
The Royal Botanic Gardens, a unique horticultural experience with a glorious past and a flourishing future.